meant President Trump was being removed. I'm not kidding. Look at Twitter. Put impeachment Pence. Folks, it goes on and on. Liberals, they're really dopey. Liberals thought that meant President Trump was being removed from office last night. Last night they were lamenting, oh my gosh, Mike Pence is president now. Yes, they're that stupid. The impeachment is just a charge. The Senate, to convict on the charge, runs the trial. Having said that, Nancy Pelosi has absolutely no constitutional authority whatsoever to withhold articles of impeachment from a Senate trial. None. Let me read to you the Constitution, Article 1, Section 3. The Senate has the sole power, S-O-L-E, not S-O-U-L. Senate has the sole power to try impeachment. Impeachment's done. It happened.
Right.
It doesn't say, Joe, the Constitution, Article 1, Section 3, the Senate has the sole power to try impeachments when Pelosi says so. Do you understand? She's completely gone outside the framers' will, the Constitution, the four corners of our founding documents, and is now making up the law as she goes. You may say, what do we do? Gloves, glovies, off. Get your mamas, get your daddies. Everybody shows up to vote. So what do we do about this? Well, first, before we get to what we do, you may be saying, because I'm getting a look here in the background, well, why is she doing that? If they're so proud of their impeachment, why not send it on to the Senate? Because they're not proud of it. Outside of the lunatic left, these 31 Democrats know that if this impeachment trial in the Senate drags on, these 31 Democrats in Trump districts, they're going to get smoked in the 2020 election. Lamb the Sham, Kendra Horn, Golden, Spanberger.
Comey.
They're going to get crushed. This impeachment is historically unpopular. Do you follow this, audience ombudsman Joe? Pelosi is trying to
persuade,
come together and bring together two disparate groups of her own party. The radical Rashida Tlaib squad leftists who just want to throw out the Constitution and put Trump in jail for no reason. And the fake moderates who know this is the end of their political careers. Alyssa Slotkin, fake moderate Democrat from Michigan, vote her out too. They're fake. They're not real. They voted for impeachment yesterday. So these 31 fake moderates, who are really radical leftists in disguise, they're only concerned about their own power. So they probably went to Pelosi and said, hey, listen, you pass this over to the Senate controlled by the GOP, this thing's going to get even worse. I mean, think about it. Put yourself in their shoes if you're running for Congress as a Democrat in a Trump district. You just made the best case you could possibly make for impeachment using the sleaziest liars known to man, Nadler and Schiff. Two sleazy liars. You made the best case you could. The Democrats controlled the whole process in the House. They kept the Republican witnesses from testifying. They made the best case they could make with what they thought were the best witnesses, Joe. And Trump's approval's up 6 points. Up. And support for impeachment is down.
Hmm?
You're a Democrat running for Congress in a Trump district. Now you're thinking, what? Now we're going to pass this hot potato to the GOP-controlled Senate, who now they're going to run things gloves off. You're going to pass it off?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're darn right. Mitch McConnell, you're going to pass it off to Mitch, who has shown, thankfully, no willingness to cave to the police state tyrannical Democrat demands. None.
Yeah.
Understand, the best you ever had at Democrats just ended last night because now we control it.
yes.
So Pelosi's saying, well, I don't think we're going to get a fair trial. She doesn't believe in a fair trial. Ladies and gentlemen, you have Kamala Harris, Cory Booker, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and Amy Klobuchar. 4 senators who either have run for president or are running for president against Donald Trump as jurors, and you're laughably asking about a fair trial. Okay, hard pass on that one. Take that, crumble it up, put that one right in the garbage. So she's threatening now to withhold articles of impeachment. She's on chatting away right now. So the great one, Mark Levin, who I filled in last night, put out a Facebook post and a few tweets tomorrow with what I believe is where we should go next. I hope McConnell's staff and some of the Republicans are listening. Levin's proposal is brilliant. If Nancy Pelosi refuses to pass on the articles of impeachment, given that the Democrats constitutionally their role is done, they've impeached them. It's over. They have no role now. Now it's the Senate, Article 1, Section 3. The Senate has the sole power to try it. Levin suggests that Mitch McConnell should declare the articles of impeachment then null and void. No trial, no nothing. Thank you. Have a nice day. Again, the press will say it wasn't fair. No, it was fair. We gave you the opportunity. You did your job. You impeached them. You passed it on. Or you refused to pass it on. Therefore, the trial's null and void. You just said you don't want the charges to move forward. Okay, thank you. Keep in mind, by the way, these silly, foolish Democrats are now telling you that they won't have a fair trial in the Senate because they need new witnesses, despite voting to impeach the president on what they said were comprehensive charges based on their own witnesses. So our witnesses were so good, we're going to impeach the president. But we're not going to send the charges over to the Senate because we don't have enough witnesses because we're not sure the crime happened? Wait, what?
Huh?
Levin is right. Bingo! Mitch should declare today. If she refuses to pass the charges over to the Senate, it's null and void. We will consider it no further. Thanks for playing, though. Have a nice Christmas.
Bitches.